Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Thursday, number 5 day for this month of October 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast. Na program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, those in the refugee camps and those IDPs and those in the detention centers across La Republique du Cameroon, una get greetings from we all for Ambazonia. Today, we wake up for discuss diplomatic engagement and for thank all Ambazonia the way they be involved for help for push this process with the Senator of America that are right later for Joe Biden may they extend the protection for TPS where it make Ambazonian struggle a domestic interest for solve by the American government. One for thanks especially Mr. Tabe where he be meet up some of the senator them also personally. Mr. Tabe will be one of those our Ambazonian the way they be detained them for set where they will appear for that video inside dark, and one for thank you for the job and all other organization the way they don't do the hard job at the background. We go continue for the engage international partners for help for fight for our struggle. But today instead for we for talk about this one and also for help our people them for listen and understand what it happen for ground zero. I don't get a lot of attack because say I recognize say our soldier them recognize somewhere a Sako and it don't reach for a place where they see how we soldier them today they don't begin release audio from ground zero including Gen Saigon for explain which way it happened.
Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, I salute una. I salute the president, the Dr. Sako Samuel Ekome. I will salute the vice president. I will salute from there. Me didn't take on the fight war. Now way the country didn't take on the sponsor my picking them. The only boy is my right hand man. Now that way they instead sending against me. After them for try very long time for put me away.
With all these serious issues for address them, I want to tell our people and say always fine for talk the truth. Our opinions they be supposed to be shaped by facts. We no fit ignore facts. And when you do fact, when you talk the truth, it help for solve many problems them. And we'll see how a problem they come up as a result of those powerful weapons the way truth it do for our struggle. So, but with all these important issues, then we need to keep them aside. As I wake up today for morning time with calls from Guzang, from our soldiers and our population as a result of an atrocity, a war crime will then be committed for inside Ambazonia by the ADF forces them. They then publicly execute 2 of our innocent civilian them. I want to play the audio for the killings, make una listen. I think say most people they don't watch the horrific video.
Yes, that's okay. Go.
So the video, they don't call population for Guzang. They can't stand the watch 2 people the way they don't put them, they shoot down for ground. They talk say they go see what it go happen because it look like they done prepare the execution of these 2 individuals already. So they accuse the 2 individuals them, say na informer them. One of them we wear red shirt, it wake hand in denial for the charges and where they give for them. As them talk finish, before they want finish talk finish, they open fire, they execute the 2 innocent civilian them, all of them run. As I wake up for this morning time with this news where they come, with our population that they call, I feel saying a joke, I see for the message, the spokesman of the AGOVC, Lucas Asu, he don't put his name for the say approve him, say this is a job done by the ADF. I still feel saying a joke. I open the ACN, the television for Ayabacho. I also say they don't put them for the officially. Saying that it's in that way the ADF, they don't do them. And my instinct now for find out what really happened. I don't call for Guzang. I don't listen for people the way they don't call me. I don't also call our soldiers them for ADF with them day for day. They don't explain the things and way it happened. A little bit of phone call if we help the AGOVC, me then know the truth for which way happen. If those with them be saying that then get the group, they take responsibility for do the right thing. Therefore know exactly say these two innocent people them. Now innocent people them. And if soldier them for ground zero, they don't go kill some innocent person or they don't use excessive power. Now the duty, if no be saying a policy or no be thing where the people they on the top, they promote them for caution the soldier them. And even for put them for some way where our population will not say mistake it don't be done. But instead, they don't accept them, saying a AGOVC, they don't do them as they're supposed to accept them, not be say they be supposed to hide them. And I go, before I get for day, when I imagine the joy we would then get them for this 1st of October, even Francophone them, the feedback we would get and I said their population, they don't look way to where our population then do our soldier them, then be very shocked. And they still be in a position of shock. They say, yes, we Anglophone, they would already stand with our Ambazonia identity strongly. The international community then would send a powerful message. Now imagine the bad image where those people where they be the lose hope so would go lost. How they go feel now with this image where Ambazonia soldiers they execute innocent civilian them in cold blood in front of their own same civilian them. The Francophone then go look and begin to they laugh way. Cameroon go use this one now like diplomatic tool weapon for worker for international community. All the senator would work for their head very well. For go show and say, now the kind people then this one want give back country for them. Now the extremists, this why they talk say the hard line of Ayabacho, it bring them. I go explain for una the fact, but I want make Ambazonia they know. Say before I want join AGOVC, Ayabacho it be the authorized soldier that me then cut identity for people the hand. Talk me then be head chief generally without any specificity. I jump enter for this say for save this struggle, make us stand up and fight this hardline extremism for direct them towards the good thing because Ayabacho and the ADF then get a lot of good things them doing for self-defense way it work for Ambazonia. But this negative extremism it be more dangerous than the good things the way them be for our struggle. Today, when I see what you are be the tell now, I don't tell now say some Ambazonia for diaspora where they for AGOVC they go end up for prison. We need to learn. Make no man talk say never see the IG for Seseko if people then where they don't go for prison innocently, including Mangang, where their intention it be good. Their intention be now for help ground zero for fight against oppression from La Republic. But yet they go do the wrong thing, this broke local law them for America. We don't see the one of a Sako where they actually collect money for ransom for ground zero. Today then they for prison. I don't tell now within 2 years, when I go see AGOVC people them, and they go get only themselves to be blamed. And make them remember, say they don't first accuse Seseko, say Seseko they say for prison, he fine because then I hand go put for day. Tomorrow it go be na their turn if they not take care. So what exactly it happened? With just few phone calls for talk for multiple people them, and I establish exactly which way happen. With the AGOVC, they go know, they for that know them. I don't get no joy for condemn anybody because for this struggle, our main objective now for our people them for win. So if tomorrow they arrest Ayabacho and the people them, even though they don't try for harm me and my family member them, not be for any bad thing what I do them, but for my good job. That one I never forgot in hand. But we get a duty for put our country first. So I'm not doing this with joy, but make our people then listen very carefully because every life it be important. The sanctity of life it be so important, and the perception of us black people them it play all a role in our diplomatic engagement. So this is what happened. These two boys, the way they don't kill them, now very two good friend them. As a matter of fact, one of them na person we either even help we when a chief for Pekin for inside Guzang, na chief younger brother. Time why be the struggle for solve the problem between General Efang and Captain Commando. These are one of those people where they be forced palace, me then solve that problem, me then put libation. So these are people where they support Ambazonian struggle strongly. One of them They even send banga for Ambazonians fighter them for In Guzang. That this boy we na Chief Pikin, where they call na Harrison Nyamsi. So what way happen? Now say you get one of this Harrison when a Chief Pikin in neighbor na store man for In Guzang day. In neighbor when a woman where they call Odilia, where in massa in him na Tong Tong. He and this boy they done the gate panther by panther. They done the fight, serious fighting for Guzang where all neighbor they know him, all man in know the problem where they between these two people them. This woman, he always carry the other man in shop. Say, why you put your thing there for your store for front my own store? Why you cash my market? He don't carry the boy thing then through him several times. The one cash fight with the boy them. Population they see and say, but now wait till they go on. So now a problem where all man know for Guzang. This woman, he don't call La Republique de Cameroon their B. Report them. Say this boy, we name na Mba Nyamsi, this palace Pekin. Say he supply banger for Ambazonian fighter them for Guzang. He don't go report this boy for La Republique. They beat them. They beat them come for can arrest this boy them. This for can arrest this boy. One of the boy when I hear the soldier that they call him say Rene. Now the boy is relative. Now Guzang Pekin. Now person where he drive armored car. So this boy he intervene. He talk for the other Cameroon beat and say this. So this boy is so a good person. Me then left the boy. Me go that woman. This so na person na problem woman. As the ran left that boy, he go. Now he way this woman, he don't vex. Say that boy, the work with La Republique. He don't, yes, say Rene, the talk with he say, that boy na good boy. He mean say that boy, the work with La Republique. Then he take and say, because La Republique, they no go hella be for do a bad work, for arrest this boy, he go report for now for ADF fighter then for Guzang. The ADF fighter then come, then yesterday boy, the talk with Rene, then catch he, without any proof, say that communication, it be the give information about fighters or any important thing. Then carry these two boys them, they don't put them for ground, they execute them. All this information and this investigation, now simple thing they want to do I'm only for my room. If the AGOVC they be responsible, they go know all these facts. If this boy them for kill innocent person like this, you must do some investigation. There is what we call arbitrariness. That means say when you arrest somebody, you need for at least keep that person in detention for some time because you don't know what evidence might emerge. Something where you see him, it be very clear for your eye. If you see some person be guilty, tomorrow if you see that person, you know be guilty. Now why that way extrajudicial killing, it be wrong, it be banned na international crime. Now war crime for carry summary execution. That means say you just hear some man and do something, you don't go catch a man, you kill him. They will get a duty. Responsibility duty say if we catch any man where the accuser man say for black leg, I be done lay a principle for within the AGOVC for all their soldier them and for Ambazonian soldier them. Now the thing that we time I come back for Hong Kong, go come out for Canada. I no sleep. I say meeting there for Canada for Toronto organized by CDN for all defense forces them. I run I must go to go see my brother for defense forces for educate them and for strengthen this principle them. You cannot carry out summary execution. And any leadership will be so extremist like Ayabacho, where their job now for endorse anything for ground zero, even though be say nothing where they do them. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, say, because them be so desperate for get endorsement for soldier them, any way soldier them come, they just accept them for do them for sure say them be na yes, now them be strong man, so that they go support them, the fee say they go get their back. But the thing that say when you kill innocent people like this one, their family then see them, population it then be terrorized. It become a security risk for all Ambazonian struggle because those population they will make sure say mixed justice it be served for their brother the way they ran die. It go spoil struggle because all the good thing we would see for the 1st of October, it go can go near Aram or for people that are mob they never even swallow, finish, wash their hand for fufu they don't chop them. For diplomatic, now the thing and this way La Republic go use them for destroy. So this is betrayal. This is betrayal. When we now they talk about treason, this is treason. Any organization where you go stand the endorse arbitrary killing of innocent civilians without even presenting to the population the evidence of crime, the confession. At least those are minimum things. Say if they accuse some person, as I be always talk for a soldier them, if na black leg we missing a capital punishment, it means in a capital crime, high treason, then the soldier way arrested, he must account for another camp where no be their camp. For tell them say I don't catch a black leg, these are the evidence. There is a need why you must charge somebody in court. Even when the day where they use draconian law where they execute people then by hanging or by beheading for public, there is a need for the prosecutor or the people that they accuse the person for make that accusation in public and say this person will be accused of so and so and so. These are the crime. We don't find he guilty, so that people they go know say there is a process. It's not extrajudicial. It is not arbitrary. It is not summary. These are things that are given by men which just reflect natural justice. It is not our culture to kill innocent people like this. Today for Guzang, when I go here, they require about your name. When I hear how it go spoil the name of our struggle, I don't take pleasure in this. But I don't tell our people then say the hardline extremists go destroy this our struggle, na a danger to our freedom. Na a danger to our freedom. They carry them, they celebrate them. It never be up to 1 week where I have a church, it come for YSSEP, it can announce the Bamenda hot cocoa, the journalists for that's radio station they play Cameroon national anthem for every 5 o'clock for morning time when I lie. Even for talk say I might investigate them. Even one time I don't call people for ground. 5 o'clock for morning time when I listen for radio hot cocoa where they play Cameroon anthem. Nothing. Ngang. But maybe na some soldier that can talk for you or not. You just carry and go put them aside. They give soldier them blank check for execute and for do things the way be criminal. ADF soldier they don't come for that very station. They no carry manager go them. They define as some particular man who mean say they actually get some macabo or maybe na some person he don't corrupt a soldier. How you go do that? You require yourself so you be commander in chief. You will get code of conduct, but yet you are not responsible of the actions of the soldiers. Oh, that is what you are responsible for. So maybe this is what Ayabacho is really. Maybe this is who he is. You cannot win a war or liberate the people when you are a criminal. You are a war criminal. Because somebody who execute innocent civilian arbitrarily is a war criminal. It's a war crime. Make the accused we like Republic so will be terrorists, we will not be terrorists. But when the see person, they actually carry them for his skin, put them for the whole organization. May God help we. May God help we. But for our conscience, we must do the right thing. And for those who have paid the ultimate price, we must fight to make sure that people do not jeopardize our struggle for liberation. How else can we be called liberators in the international communities when there are people like Ayabacho and the ADF misusing, what else can I call it? It is a pity. My heart bleeds for the innocent victims of these crimes that I condemn. And everybody of good conscience should condemn it. And if you are a member of the AGOVC, is this what you sign up for? Does this reflect you because you have a command responsibility? As a member of an organization, you have a responsibility and you are responsible of the conduct of that organization. If it is wrong and it is not something you stand for, you should question the authorities or those who are in charge of it about what happened. And if you are not satisfied, you should dissociate yourself. If the AGOVC realize that they have done something wrong, and indeed, if Ayabacho and Lucas Asu, they are really fighting for the country, they should retract and apologize to the family and to our people, if that will only stop the bleeding of this heinous crime. My heart bleeds for our people. And I want to tell our people that these extremists do not reflect the vast majority of Ambazonians, and my voice is evidence of that. There is hope, and there is hope indeed, and Ambazonia shall overcome. A word to a wise is sufficient. Make you not talk, say you no be no. Capo Daniel looking out for you, signing off.